just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. On 1st and 10, Stafford. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. T.J. Watt leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6.
Crash. Big 20, big 20. How we do it? Alert.
Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. They don't want to waste this outstanding field position on this opening drive as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stafford. And he connects with Ebron. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Stafford finding his big tight end Ebron for a Lion 1st down. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Stafford now to throw. Caught right side, Tate. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
And let's face it, what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the 1st quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
To throw is Stafford. A quick hitter complete. It's Tate. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand.
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Bud Dupree in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. Now it's Matt Prater on for the Lion field goal try. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive for them here on their home turf results in a field goal.
Now that's the way you want to get things started. Your stadium, your crowd, you've got the ball, put points on the board first, and let everyone start to celebrate.
Tight end right. Set. Blue 30. We got 4.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. James has got it, complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. Well, and you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. Third down conversion here is big.
That's what they were aiming for. You want to keep moving the sticks, get into a rhythm, gain confidence as you go along.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10.
Man left, man left. Set. White 80. Three down.
To throw again is Roethlisberger. And it's caught. It's Brown. Touchdown Steelers. Antonio Brown, 26 yards. And the Steelers are able to strike for 6. And this is no good. He missed it. Not a good start here in the kicking department as this remains a 6-3 score. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. Second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
Crash down.
Touchdown, Detroit. Amir Abdullah, 43 yards. And the Lions are in for 6. Didn't have anything downfield, swung it out to the flat. He did the rest.
Such a staple of so many offenses we see now. You know, in our discussions with offense coordinators, how many times do they tell us, hey, this offense is designed for either a touchdown or a check down? We saw the check down on that play, and boy, was it successful.
We saw a touchdown, too. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field.
Watch 84. He's going. Black 20. Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Focus. Hurry up, let's go. Here we go. White 80.
On the ground with a tight end. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Let's go.
But that's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving the running back a crease to run through. And has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
And James has it. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Go. Move. Set. White 80. 98 Mike. 3 down. These two. Whip. Watch the whip. Check nickel.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. Because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Watch the motion.
Slot man moves right. They'll run it now out of the gun. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
Tight end left, tight end left. Side. Block 80. We got three, fellas. We got three.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
That's what I'm talking about.
Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
Oh, boy, I know you felt that one. I know you felt that one. Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Block 80.
On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Bryant. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 more there and another 1st down.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. Set. Blue 30. 3 down. Hey. 3 down.
Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. That is caught inside the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field, and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Boswell on now to kick this one away. This will be taken very short. The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
And a nice gain of 21 yards.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the backslip.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Bud Dupree in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
Blitz, they coming. That's what I'm talking about, boy. Alert!
On 2nd down, here's Stafford. He goes underneath to Abdullah. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic. 21. Come to my world. Trips right. We want it. Come to my world.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Wide open receiver complete. Past the 20.
Watch out.
Touchdown, Detroit. Marvin Jones as the first half is winding down. And the Lions are in for 6. So they're able to capture the lead here just before halftime.
And not only that, they get the ball to start the second half.
That's right.
This is almost like basketball down the stretch, right, where you get the 2-for-1 situation where you try and get 2 shots to your opponent's 1. In this situation, they got the touchdown. They'll get another shot at to start the second half.
Could be a big turnaround. The Steelers' offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Over the middle here to Brown. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Tight end right. 20. Focus. 4 down. Check. Hatchet.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Basically, you're not going to outwork two guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else with the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Ben to throw again. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 33. And Boswell's kick is good. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. A gain of 6 there on first. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height, sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has to slide and find open space to throw.
Here we go. Beat these two. Hey, 4 down. Slam.
Roethlisberger now to throw on third down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They give him 27 yards on the third down conversion.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down.
White 80. Check.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got room. And he's going to be out of bounds down to the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. Well, not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 to the 5-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Now Bell. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Two. Side. Get him out. Joker.
They'll try again with Bell. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a...
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
I know we often laugh and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead.
Key 26, key 26. Easy. We got trips over here. That's over.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And the Lions are able to cover this one up. So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%. Stafford on first down. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. They go play action here on first down. Ebron caught left side. Even with that broken tackle, he'll be brought down short of the 15. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Golden Tate, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Lions are in for 6.
And no matter how it comes about, when you get good field position, you have to make the defense pay. Short fields usually make for good offense.
And he's got it. The try for 2 is successful, and it pushes the lead up to a field goal. Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy,
and he fires one that's intercepted. It's the 2014 NFL interception leader, Glover Quinn. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. So a pick 6 there out of the nickel package. They went with 5 DBs.
Almost becoming the base package in the NFL is the nickel. Hard to throw against. That was demonstrated one more time. A pick 6 going the other way.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And fresh off the pick 6. They've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Yeah. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
He wasn't ready. Here we go.
From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Antonio Brown, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again. And it's up and good. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. To throw on 2nd down is Stafford. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
We're rolling.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And the 3rd down pass falls incomplete.
That's a 1st down if he holds on, but you saw the contact, able to jar it free from him and force a 4th down.
Great play defensively there, as you said, just to knock it free, because if he had caught that, past the sticks, 1st down.
We're rolling.
And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Set. 180. Big 20. Big 20. 59. So we got man.
They snap it to Stafford. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Bud Dupree able to disrupt yet another pass play. His 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Blitz. Here we go. 30.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Out left side here to Bryant. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Tight on the right. Blue 30. These 2. Hey. Three down. Black 20. 36.
They give it off here to the tight end. And a big collision there as he winds up flat on his back, right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this.
Here we go. Black 80.
Here's Roethlisberger. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22. Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Fresh set of downs here.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. Set. 230.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Open space inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Le'Veon Bell, 22 yards. And the Steelers have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. And that will make this a 4-point game. Boswell on now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late-game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution.
Stay with your man.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
98's the mic.
Back to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, just a yard or two shy of the 10. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
He'll look to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. They still got 2 timeouts. Got to start using them, don't they?
You absolutely have to. You save them for this situation, but you have to use them.
Back to throw. And he's got it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Eric Ebron with time running out. And the Lions have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he goes out of bounds across the 40-yard line. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
These two.
Check three.
No safety.
Jam him.
4 down.
Check 26.
They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this one down.